Hi, my name is Joel Newport, and I'm the owner of Code with Power. And today I'm going to give you guys an introduction of our office, kind of explaining what we're doing and where we've come from. So our office is a total of 8,100 square feet, heated and cooled, over 30 parking spots, and it's in the center of Bartlett, Tennessee. Now, we used to be located in Memphis, Tennessee, which is less than across the street from our actual address is Memphis. And it was a great area. A lot of people know Memphis, but the thing is that we really like working with the local communities. And with Memphis, you don't get to work with a local community very often. The community's so large that getting Memphis to be a part of something is very difficult and very strenuous. So what we decided to do was to look for another location, and we looked in several spots: Cordova, Collierville, Bartlett, Germantown. These are all locations out here close to Memphis, right outside of it, suburb cities. And we ended up stumbling across this property in Bartlett. This property was vacant and had been vacant for 9 years prior. Had multiple issues, water damage. There were branches stuffed through the building that were falling from oak trees, like that one right there. That's cut. There were 5 of those on the property. We had them all removed that were around the building just to protect the building itself and stop having to repair the roof every time something would break in and damage it and fall on it. So we redid the roof, we repainted the whole building, we cleaned everything up, reset up the courtyard, redid the sidewalks. And so for now, what we're doing is we are trying to get ready for mulch. We're going to be putting all the mulch into the beds, as well as we're going to put a gate for the back lot and make it where it's gated off, so during the night, no one will be back here. We can leave trailers back here without having to worry about it or even having to lock them up each time. Right now we have to throw chains on the trees and basically just make sure no one can mess with one of the trailers. But being in Bartlett, we really do like it. We have a great community out here. The police officers are always checking on our property. That's one thing that we really like. And as well as the community itself has been so forthcoming with us and talking about some of the things that we can do to help out the community around us. And so one thing that we really have is we have this entire field. We have the property all the way around us, and next to us is a church. And to this side over here, we have an AT&T. So we've been in the process of setting up some things that we're going to try to run some events this year out of that field that's right there. It's roughly 14 acres, so we have plenty of space, plenty of parking. And I think we might be setting up some events this year coming up, maybe some Easter stuff or something like that. So we're just trying to make sure that the building is going to be an asset to Bartlett versus being an eyesore. Being vacant for 9 years, it was pretty bad. We had to rip out all the flooring, all the carpeting, all the baseboards had to come out, all the bathrooms had to basically be repaired because the piping, water pipes were busted from freeze-overs. So bringing the building back to life has taken a little bit longer than we thought, but the payoff is significant. It is better than anything we've ever done. Even owning your own business, building something is still one of the best things you can do. So getting this building and seeing the state that it was in and getting the opportunity to finance it like we did and going through the individuals that we actually did, it was so much better. We got great rates and we got a great piece of property. And yeah, we do a lot of the construction, the mowing, the yards, the land, all of it's done by us. We maintain everything. We do have some companies that are in our loop, basically our customers, and they do take care of some things like our landscaping. We have seeders that come out and they seed and feed our grass and keep it clean and keep the weeds out of it. But for the most part, all the other stuff is done by either myself or my partner, which is my wife, Michelle. And so right now, one of our focuses is just getting everything cleaned up and secured for the winter. Memphis winters are pretty fierce. They come in randomly. You don't know when they happen. You got to make sure that all your stuff is secure. All your pipes in your attics are all secure. That was a big thing. First year, we got all the pipes back up and running, but I guess this thing was built in like 1972, and they didn't wrap anything specifically in wrapping. So it was all copper piping up in the attic with decrepit wrapping. So we rewrapped all the piping, fixed all the blown out pipes that happened as it froze over that last year, repaired all the damage from that, and finally we're back to a forward motion. We're about to paint the whole building. We're going to be recalking everything, re-cleaning everything. All the windows are going to get tint on them. So for instance, you see that window right there. This one is particularly, that's into our photo room, like our photo studio. We have a green screen in there, and it's used so we can bring band members in or even models and have them walk right through the door, go in there, take their shots, do what they need to do, and then they can be out and on their way. So we set the building up to be able to incorporate multiple businesses and multiple avenues that we all pursue. So it's been a journey, and it's going to continue to be a journey. I'm going to try to document as much as I can. I have not been known for filming video very often. I hate it, to tell you the truth. It's a long process, but a lot of people tell me that I can give back by doing this. I've watched just about every YouTube video on the internet, and I've learned everything I can. So I figure, why not give people some direction and let them know that it's not as hard as you think to rebuild a building or restore a building and own a business and maintain the property and also have a family and take care of everything else. So I do multiple things, and that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to start trying to upload a video every couple days and kind of document the status of where I'm at. This will be my longest video so far that I'm going to be putting out there, and hope you guys enjoy.